Are you wanting your business to stand out? Well, now is the time to get torqued. Torque Graphics in Greenville is your one-stop shop for everything in the graphic design world. Josh Myers can take your business to the next level. Torque Graphics specializes in screen printing for your business, your hobby, or just you. Torque Graphics can even take care of all your motorsports needs. For top quality products, affordable pricing, and great customer service, call Torque Graphics today.
Kabang Energy Candy contains 100% of vitamins B6, B12, and C plus ginseng. And the best part is, no caffeine. Kabang Energy Candy is sold everywhere, including participating Walgreens. Kabang Energy Candy, it's bangalicious.
Hey guys, it's Ivis
I'm Bethany
from 107 Tire and Service Center, your neighborhood Federated Car Care Center. We like to thank everyone that has purchased tires from us and has had their car fixed here. We do appreciate your business. As everybody knows, if we pull together, we get through this. And may God bless you all. Thank you.
Bye.
If you want to take your business or your iRacing car to the next level, check out Milder Media and Design. They strive to offer high-quality graphic art from anything from logos for your business to skins for your iRacing simulations. They can do it all. Check them out on Facebook at Milder Media and Design, proud sponsor of the Pro Late Model Dirt Series.
Welcome back, race fans here. Turn 3 Racing Network tonight. The Pro Late Model Dirt Series tackles Volusia Speedway Park for the second time this season. This is the only track that these drivers will have the lucky opportunity to race at twice. Chase Wascom went to victory lane last time. Can he repeat and dominate once again? We'll have to wait. We'll have to see if that is what takes place and what happens. Nonetheless, great race on tap for us here tonight. The Gator Nationals here at Volusia Speedway Park. There you see the air temperature, 87 degrees. Track about 105 out there on this just short of a half-mile dirt track down here in sunny Florida. Beautiful, beautiful place to race at. If you haven't had a chance to catch a race here at Volusia Speedway Park, then you have surely missed out. Hot laps underway for these Pro Late Model Dirt Series drivers right now. Looks like one of the groups out there, and Jacob Lassiter, Brandon Combs, Dustin Kenyon, Justin Sick, and Hunter Marvel all out on track. And Hunter Marvel right now, quick time, 16:42, fastest so far here in the hot laps for Hunter Marvel. This is race number 10 in the season number 1, the inaugural season here for the Pro Late Model Dirt Series on the Turn 3 Racing Network, and your championship standings coming in to tonight's race look a little something like this. There you see Chase Wascom, that fast 15, has been on a rail all season long, and a world of his own, almost 100 points ahead of his closest competitor, Jacob Lassiter. Hunter Marvel right there in third, Justin Sick in fourth. Trevor Collins, your top rookie in the 107 Tire and Service Center Rookie of the Year Championship point standings. Trevor Collins right there rounding out your top 5 in the overall championship standings. So good season out there for Collins and his 7 crew. Your top 5, really the only guys mathematically still in it for the championship, but Chase Wascom, if he walks away with, I believe, 1 more podium, it's going to pretty much sew it up for him, as he has just been lightning quick all year long. There you see a little bit of an overhead shot of this beautiful racetrack. Just kind of set in the middle of nothing almost. I would say if you didn't know it wasn't there, you would just pass right by it. But if you're ever anywhere around the Daytona, Orlando type area, I'm sure you're gonna stumble along Volusia Speedway Park. Very well known down there, and you can find yourself going on over there without even knowing it. Before you know it, you're sitting there just raising Cane and having a good old time with the boys on the Saturday nights down there. But interesting little facts coming into play here. I want to give a quick little update on the on season number 2, the 2021 season. A lot of big things coming up. A lot of newer tracks going to be coming out, going to be added to the schedule. Going to be running a few double header, if you will. They're going to be back-to-back racing nights on a few occasions. Going to be back-to-back weeks as well. Look for the qualifying format to be changed. We're going to be switching on over to having just multiple heat races for the qualifying. So qualifying, the pole position going to go away. No more Kabang Energy Candy Fastest Qualifier Fire Pole Award next season. We should still have a pole award for a driver lining up in the first position, but that's still getting hashed out, worked out. So a lot of big things coming out at the Pro Late Model Dirt Series home offices. Stay tuned for some more information in the next few weeks about that. You can head on over to the Facebook page on Pro Late Model Dirt Series and check out the season schedule. It's right there in the events tab. You can check out the schedule, and if you're interested, hit one of the admins up on the Facebook page, or you can find them on iRacing.com under the Pro Late Model Dirt Series. Just send them a request, and admins will check it out and see what it all shakes out, and go from there, kind of deal. Watching right now, Cody Terry in the 25 machine, as well as the 15 of Chase Wascom. They're out there in their group hot lap session right now, and Wascom a little bit off of the pace. 1686 is all he's got compared to a 1640 run by Hunter Marvel. Marvel sitting on top of the speed charts right now, and we're about, I would say, close to about halfway here in this opening hot lap session. Driver's going to get reset and ready to go here for qualifying in just a minute to see who will take away your Kabang Energy Candy Fastest Qualifier Pole Award. Got our eye on that 25 of Cody Terry as he's making his way around this track, and there you see a little bit of a cushion already being pushed up from that bottom lane. There you see up along the top, you see a little bit of slick track changing right there through the center. So look for drivers to either be going very low or pretty high. If they continue to run right there and create that little bit of a, I don't want to call it dust, but a little bit of cushion right there, a little bit of fluff right there in the center. Jacob Lassiter out on track now as we've got about 12 minutes remaining here in hot laps. Brian McDaniel also out there on track. Matthew Setzer there you see in the 18 machine. Gonna go back now. Take a look at the 7 of Trevor Collins. Jacob Lassiter right there heading into the corner. Ripping it right there. Nice and smooth through the corner. Brian McDaniel also out there on some timed laps. 61 machine looks nice and clean out there right now. Looks like he's got it where he wants it. Handling looks to be pretty good for him. Only slotted in 11th fastest on the board right now. Nobody touching Hunter Marvel in his quick time of a 16:40. But Justin Sick, closest person to him here in happy hour, with a 16:42. So Hunter Marvel looking pretty sporty out there here tonight at Volusia Speed Park for the Gator Nationals. Gonna have qualifying here in about 10 minutes. Then we will set off into our Milner Media and Design Heat races to determine our starting lineup. Who's gonna get to take that top spot in Damian Patton Real Estate sponsored starting lineup for our Gator Nationals 50-lap feature race here tonight. No cautions counting. That's right. Short track Saturday night style, baby. That's one thing we like to do here in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series. Keep it as real as we can. Looks like Brian McDaniel's going to bring his car onto pit road. Justin Gledhill out there on track, but look for this 51 to head down pit road pretty soon as well. Cody Early also out there on track. So I tell you what, let's take a look at that number 3 of Cody Early. Early getting around the track pretty quick here, pretty good. I know the timing and scoring only showing him good enough for 12th right now, but looks very smooth right now. Track hasn't went through a huge transformation just yet, but looks like he's able to rip on that fluff right there in the center O and into the outside wall just a little bit. Let's check in with Trevor Collins, your highest standing rookie in the 107 Tire and Service Center Rookie of the Year Championship. Trevor Collins has pretty much secured that and walked away with that one at this point in time of the season. Only 3 races remaining here in season number 1 for the Pro Late Model Dirt Series here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. And oh my goodness, I almost forgot. How y'all doing out there on the YouTube side of things? We do appreciate you stopping by here tonight, whether you're the casual fan, the normal fan, the devoted fan, friend, or family out here joining us tonight on Turn 3 Racing Network. We do appreciate each and every time you do join us, whether it's myself, Darkside Dave in the cave, here in the Turn 3 Racing Network booth, or any of the other guys back at the Turn 3 Racing Network headquarters. We do appreciate each and every time you stop by. I know the drivers absolutely appreciate you stopping by. Trevor Collins catfishing down there next to that concrete wall. My goodness, he was just inches off. Look at him ripping it down there. That's what I like to see. Very distinct bottom lane down there. Bottom feeder's going to have a great time. Looks like that bottom starting to work in. Nobody really up there working in that high lane just yet. Brian Hacker out there on track. Justin Gledhill also on track. Not seeing Chase Wascom right now on track. Actually, he was out earlier in one of the earlier groups here in the hot laps. So Brian Hacker, he dethrones Hunter Marvel. Justin Gledhill also with a quicker time. But right now, Hacker holds that top spot in happy hour with a 16:37. Only about 6 minutes remaining here in hot laps. This group finishing their few laps. Going to get a few other drivers out there on track. Looks like the 22 of Brandon Bender rolling off. Maybe Dustin Kenyon. He looks to be rolling off as well. Wascom looks like he's going back out on track. So we'll take a little ride around the track here. I'll tell you what, let's go on board down trackside here with the 15 of Chase Wascom. Wascom very controlled on the throttle. You can hear him working it. Very smooth on the wheel as well. Not a lot of fighting on the wheel. Nice tug down into the corner. Stays pretty steady on that right-hand turn. Looks very nice. Not really crossed over just yet. Looks to be nice and in control. Good enough for 7th right now on the speed chart. So Wascom looking strong right now here as hot laps begin to wind down. Looks like we'll have time for just maybe about one more group, as we've only got about 4 minutes now remaining here in hot laps. Does anybody have anything for Brian Hacker? Hacker with a 16:37, taking the quick time right now here in happy hour, and we're getting set to go qualifying. So with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to break away for just a brief commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
you wanting your business to stand out? Well, now is the time to get torqued. Torque Graphics in Greenville is your one-stop shop for everything in the graphic design world. Josh Myers can take your business to the next level. Torque Graphics specializes in screen printing for your business, your hobby, or just you. Torque Graphics can even take care of all your motorsports needs. For top quality products, affordable pricing, and great customer service, call Torque Graphics today.
Kabang Energy Candy contains 100% of vitamins B6, B12, and C plus ginseng. And the best part is no caffeine. Kabang Energy Candy is sold everywhere, including participating Walgreens. Kabang Energy Candy, it's bangalicious.
Back trackside as the final few seconds begin to tick off here in a happy hour. All the drivers back at their race cars getting ready to go out for their qualifying attempt. We'll get ready and set to have our Kabang Energy Candy Fastest Qualifier Pole Award here in the next about 30 seconds or so. Gonna begin to kick off. We'll see where drivers will line up for their Milner Media and Design heat races. 2 heat races here tonight to determine our starting lineup for our 50-lap feature event. The Gator Nationals here at Volusia Speedway Park. It's the Pro Late Model Dirt Series live here on Turn 3 Racing Network. Drivers patiently waiting, and there you have it. Qualifying now underway. Who's going to jump out on track first? Looks like Jacob Lassiter going to be the first taker out there. Justin Sick also out on track. Matthew Setzer on track as well. Gonna scroll some of the drivers that are out there on their qualifying laps down on the bottom for you. As we're clued in, watching Jacob Lassiter make his time laps. We'll jump around just a little bit. Gonna throw up your qualifying times over there to the left-hand side of your screen, waiting for drivers to put down their qualifying lap. Very quick qualifying session here. Only 3 minutes. Lassiter gonna go to the top of the board. Justin Sick right behind him. Brandon Combs out there on his time laps and his number two, excuse me, Brandon Combs and his 28 machine first time lap. Gonna come across the stripe this time. Where will Combs shake out? Lassiter top of the speed charts with a quick time, 16:47. Combs gonna cross the line, good enough for 7th right now. Hunter Marvel, Brandon Bender, Chase Wascom all out on their timed laps. Dustin Kenyon, Brian Hacker yet to hit the track as we watch the 51 of, that's the 91 of Hunter Marvel out there on his qualifying attempt. Marvel goes quick time, top of the speed charts, 16:45. Top of the speed charts now, Brian Hacker, Chase Wascom out there on track. Looks like Wascom gonna slot in top of the speed charts. Quick time, 16:44 for Wascom. Hacker, only driver yet to put in a timed lap. We'll watch him on screen. Can he get the job done? Will he dethrone Wascom at the top of the speed charts? Hacker's first time lap, good enough for 5th on the board. He's got to make up 200s. Can he do it on this second time lap? Ripping through turn number 3, coming off of the bottom out of turn number 4. Final stretch, crossing the line. No, not gonna do it. Not gonna improve on that 5th place starting position for Brian Hacker. So Chase Wascom walking away with your Kabang Energy Candy Fastest Qualifier Pole Award. My goodness, that was a very fast, excuse the pun, almost very fast, very furious, very quick qualifying session here for the Kabang Energy Candy Fastest Qualifier Pole Award here in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series, powered by Dirrt Grafixs. Dirrt Grafixs, your number one for motorsports, apparel, and swag. There's only one. Get torqued, get noticed. Starting lineup for your Milner Media in Design Heat Race number 1 now about to get set to kick off. So as the drivers get in their car and the field begins to get lined up and ready to grid here in Heat Race number 1, your starting lineup will look a little something like this. Starting pole position inside row number 1, the 15 of Chase Wascom. Starting just to his outside, the 91 of Hunter Marvel. Jacob Lassiter going to start in third. In fourth will be Cody Terry. Starting inside row number 3, the 11 of Brian Hacker. Just to his outside, the 51 of Justin Gledhill. Starting inside row number 4, the 17 of Justin Sick. And the 28 of Brandon Combs. 7 of Trevor Collins going to start in the 9th position. 10th place will be the 22 of Brandon Bender. Cody Early going to start inside row number 6. Just to his outside, the 61 of Brian McDaniel. That, my friends, will do it for your starting lineup. The 18 of Matthew Setzer, as well as the 00 of Dustin Kenyon. They will round out the final row number 7 here in Heat Race number 1, brought to you by Milner Media in Design. Here in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series, Milner Media in Design for all your iRacing wraps and graphics needs. Check out Milner Media Design over on Facebook. Shoot them a message. They can get you hooked up with all the iRacing wraps that you could possibly think of. Great designs, great work done out there. Check them on out. Milner Media and Design. Wascom bringing the field behind the pace car here for the first time tonight at the Gator Nationals. Second time we visit Volusia Speedway Park here in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series. And man, I tell you what, we are fixing to kick things off and fire it up for the first time here tonight. The 15 of Chase Wascom getting yet another pole position here in the series, snatching away another Kabang Energy Candy Fastest Qualifier Pole Award. Can Wascom continue the streak and win his Milner Media and Design Heat Race number 1 on the gas? And green flag flies for the first time here at Volusia Speed Park. Marvel at the top, Wascom through on the bottom. Here comes Lassiter. Lassiter digging on the bottom. He's going to take the spot away from Marvel. Marvel falling back through the field. Now side by side with Hacker. Hacker down there catfishing on the bottom while Marvel is stuck in the middle. Here comes Justin Sick as well. Hunter Marvel falling through the field here early in Heat Race number 1. Cody Terry coming up through the field, and oh my goodness, up and over, caution. Flag flies. Hunter Marvel, oh my goodness. Let's take a look back here, see what happened to Hunter. There you see him very wide, little bit of contact and into the guardrail, more contact, and up and over he goes. Flips back off of his lid and comes to a rest back on his lid. At the end of that wreck, tough break to see him down there on pit lane, but after something like that, after getting your cage rattled like that, you might need to get checked out by the doctor, so safety protocols in place. Marvel out of the car right now, getting checked at the infield care tent here at Volusia Speedway Park. He'll get all the cobwebs shooken out, and he'll get ready to go here tonight in our feature race, our 50-lap feature race here tonight at the Gator Nationals at Volusia Speedway Park in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series, powered by Dirrt Grafixs. Something you race fans will realize and notice up there at the top left of your screen, the lap count is not going up. Caution laps do not count. Here in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series, iRacing gets a little out of sorts with all of that, so you'll see it glitch around a little bit, lap 3, 4, back and forth. You may see the standings jockey around just a little bit, but I assure you, it's always right by the time we go back. Green flag racing lineup is correct right now. Chase Wascom going to restart the race down there on the inside. He'll have Jacob Lassiter to his outside. Hacker going to line up in third with Sick to his outside. Cody Terry made his way up through the field, gained a spot. Now we're running in the 5th position. Pace truck down and away. Green flag back in the air. Wascom clears the field into 1. Battle side by side. That's between Jacob Lassiter and Brian Hacker. Hacker off of the corner. He's going to take that 3rd spot away. Now the battle is for 4th. Cody Terry, Justin Sick. They're battling contact, and around the 61 goes. Matthew Setzer, I believe, involved in this latest one. Or that may have been Brian McDaniel actually involved in this one, just in front of Cody early. There you see contact with Brandon Combs, and that's all she wrote there for Brian McDaniel. He goes up and on to the 3. Rolls off. Significant damage, but not substantial enough to bring an end to the heat race for that 91 machine. And one of these days, I'm going to get Hunter Marvel's number and Brian McDaniel's number correct. I keep calling them each other's the opposite numbers. Hunter Marvel is the 91. Brian McDaniel is the 61. We'll get it right, I promise. Just, you know. Nonetheless, the field finds themselves back under caution here at Volusia Speedway Park. Trying to work our way through the first heat race here tonight at the Gator Nationals. Heat race number 1 being brought to you by Milner Media and Design for all your iRacing wraps and needs. Check out Milner Media and Design. The field begins to get double file. That means we'll get set to go. Back. Green flag racing this time by Chevy Silverado pace truck. Gonna duck off, and Wascom will have control of the field once again. There goes the pace truck, and on the gas, Wascom fires off. Hacker and Lassiter side by side. Hacker on the bottom, Lassiter up the track. Up the track goes Jacob Lassiter. Cody Terry's gonna fall through. Justin Sick now trying to take a spot away as well. The 28 of Brandon Combs coming into the picture as well. Your top 3, Wascom, Hacker, Terry. Chase Wascom off to a great restart. Here comes Hacker, though. Hacker beginning to slowly reel him in, and the whole field down there digging right next to that inside wall, and caution has come out again. Looks like maybe we'll have to take a look. I think maybe Jacob Lassiter may have been involved, and there you see Lassiter around. Maybe a little bit of trouble. We'll see what happens. No, looks like just a little bit of contact, and the 18 was around as well. So not sure who the caution came out for, but either way, we find ourselves back under caution once again here at Volusia Speedway Park. Chase Wascom catches back up behind that Chevy Silverado pace truck. halfway through heat race number 1 here. Field begins to get double file. We'll get the one to go this time by pace truck. Lights are off, so we'll get set to go back. Green flag racing this time by Wascom has the lead. Hacker gonna line up just to his outside. Cody Terry, second car inside row. Justin Sick right there in fourth. Fifth, Brandon Combs and Justin Gledhill gonna round out your top 6 for this restart. This latest restart looks like it's gonna be single file, actually, so toss out what I was just saying. We're gonna go good old school style here. Single file, pace truck down and away. Green flag back in the air here at Volusia Speedway Park. Hacker all over the rear deck lid of that 15. Can he make the pass and steal the heat win away from Wascom? Good battle right behind your race leaders for the third position. Cody Terry, Justin Sick, they're battling for some spots. More drivers battling further behind them. Justin Gledhill, Hunter Marvel, they're battling for position. Can Hacker do anything with Wascom? Wascom crossing the line. Popsicle sticks this time by for that 15. Wascom looks to have set sail now, out to almost a 7/10 of a second race lead over Brian Hacker. This time by white flag, final lap here in heat race number 1, brought to you by Milner Media and Design. Chase Wascom coming off of turn number 2, gonna come back through 3 and 4 for the final time. Checkered flag in the air. Your heat race winner, Chase Wascom. Cars heading back to the infield to pit road as more cars begin to line up for your Milner Media and Design heat race number 2. Things getting ready to get switched over. Your Milner Media and Design heat race number 1 race winner, Chase Wascom, getting the job done. That was one heck of a job by him to go out there and take that top spot away. Looks like a few of the drivers slowly begin to creep onto or into their starting positions. So we'll go back trackside here in just a brief moment. Wait for all the drivers to get lined up. Give you one more reminder, one more rundown on how your heat race number 1 for Milner Media and Design finished itself out. There you see Chase Wascom took that top spot. Brian Hacker, Cody Terry, Justin Sick, and Justin Gledhill will round out that top 5. Very interesting, and it looks like we only had one heat race here tonight. Very, very interesting. Not quite sure. Yeah, Jeremy, I'm always confused. If you haven't told, if you didn't know that by now, I don't know what to tell you. But I tell you this much: I appreciate you out there in the chat, but I'd love to see you out there on track instead. But yeah, looks like only one heat race here, unless we have a warm up in between. Tell you what, let's see if we can't get. I know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Pretty crazy if you ask me. We did have quite a few drivers in that first heat as well, though. So, I don't know. And yes, indeed, looks like just one heat race here tonight at Volusia Speed Park for the Pro Late Model Dirt Series drivers. So, yeah. Huh. It caught me right off guard. Was not ready for that one bit. So I tell you what, let's see if we can't get a word in. See if we can't find him out here. First off. Let's see if we can't dial up the driver walking away with the Kabang Energy Candy Fastest Qualifier Award, as well as the Milner Media and Design Heat Race win. Chase Wascom, it's Dave in the booth. You got a copy? Let's see, we'll try him one more time. Hey, Chase, it's Dave in the booth. You got a copy? And that's the beauty of live TV sometimes. Radio channels just don't work. Sometimes drivers aren't ready to speak at that particular time, but nonetheless, is what it is. We're about halfway through this warm-up session before we get set to go green flag racing here at Volusia Speed Park. So, with all that being said, time to pay a little bit more of the bills. So we're going to step away from the track for just a brief moment. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
Growing up as a kid in Oklahoma, where I'm from, the Chili Bowl is the biggest race that we have. The Chili Bowl has kind of been my favorite race of the year. Growing up a dirt racer in Oklahoma, that's kind of the holy grail.
If you want to take your business or your iRacing car to the next level, check out Milner Media and Design. They strive to offer high-quality graphic art from anything from logos for your business to skins for your iRacing simulations. They can do it all. Check them out on Facebook at Milner Media and Design, proud sponsor of the Pro Late Model Dirt Series.
Back track side once again, as most of the drivers have completed their warm-up laps. We'll see if we can't dial up Chase Wascom one more time. Let's see if we can't dial up your Kabang Energy Candy Fastest Qualifier Pole Award winner and your winner of Heat Race number 1, brought to you by Milner Media and Design. Chase Wascom, it's Dave in the booth. You got a copy? Hey, Chase, it's Dave in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, bud, want to say congratulations walking away with yet another pole award, yet another heat race win. Do you think you and the 15 crews got what it takes to put it at the top of the charts at the end of this thing?
We're gonna give it hell. We just have to wait and see. Ain't gonna say yeah before it happens. We just have to cross that bridge when it comes.
All right, my man. Well, once again, congratulations. Good luck. Elbows up.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, there you have it. A few words from your Kabang Energy Candy Fastest Qualifier Award winner, as well as the winner of Heat Race number 1, Chase Wascom. And oh my, you know what that sound means? It brings us to the start of the Gator Nationals here from Volusia Speedway Park. Starting here tonight, these drivers gonna go 50 laps around this half-a-mile track. Gonna put on one heck of a show here tonight. Your starting lineup looks like this. Chase Wascom walking away with the pole. Brian Hacker gonna start to his outside. Cody Terry gonna line up third. Justin Sick in fourth. Justin Gledhill will line up in the 5th spot. Brandon Combs in 6th. Gonna scroll through the rest of your starting lineup. There you have it. All 14 drivers slotted in, ready to go. You wanted it, you got it. The greatest show on dirt. 4-wide salute out of the Pro Late Model Dirt Series drivers, powered by Torch Graphics, here for all you fans, friends, and family watching out there across the world. We salute you, we thank you, and this is just the way the drivers say we appreciate you joining us, watching us each and every time you do. That is a beautiful, beautiful sight. 4-wide Pro Late Model Dirt Series cars here at the Gator Nationals at Volusia Speedway Park. Drivers all going to get double file now. Things will get sorted out, and we will get ready to fire this thing off for the first time here tonight in the race feature. Your 50-lap main event here at Volusia Speedway Park. Pace truck down and away. Wascom on the gas. Green flag flies here at Volusia Speedway Park. Lap number 1 underway. Battle at the front. Wascom and Hacker. Hacker has that outside and to the top. He goes right around Wascom. Oh my goodness. Wascom gonna have to come from behind now. Front of the field all looks stable. Looks like we've got a battle for that 3rd spot. Cody Terry, Justin Sick, they're right there with each other. Going down into turn number 3, coming back to the start-finish line. Here comes Hunter Marvel. He makes up a spot on Justin Sick. Lap number 1. Oh my goodness. Here comes Brian Hacker back into turn number 1. Wascom hot on his trail. Just behind them. Oh my goodness, look at that. 2-3 cars battling. Hunter Marvel, Trevor Collins, Brandon Combs, all right there grouped with each other. Battle at the front still not sorted out as Hacker can't seem to get away from Wascom just yet. Cody Terry sitting in a nice 3rd place. But look at Justin Gledhill. Man, he was right on that inside wall. Now Hunter Marvel looking for a spot. Green flag still in the air here at Volusia Speedway Park. Drivers making their way around the track, beginning lap number 7 out of the 50 scheduled in the official race distance here at Volusia Speedway Park. Wascom looking to the bottom. looking to catfish a little deeper than Hacker, but Hacker closing the door. He's going to continue to lead the race off of turn number 1 back across the stripe. Lap number 8 underway. Hacker begins to step away from Wascom. Tough battles going on all through the field. They still haven't sorted it out back here. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, all over each other. Terry, Gledhill, Marvel, and Collins. Little bit of a gap back from Trevor Collins to Brandon Combs in the 28 machine. Justin Sick struggling just a little bit right now, stuck in that 8th position. 9th goes to Brandon Bender, and Brian McDaniel rounding out your top 10. Wascom still searching for a way around your race leader, Brian Hacker. That 11 machine has been on a tear since the start of the race. Went out, grabbed the lead on lap number 1 and hasn't looked back. Inside lane looks like it's beginning to get a little slicked over on entry to turn 1. Look for the drivers to slowly start to move that groove up on entry. We'll have to wait and see how it all works out, how it all shakes out, but nonetheless, Brian Hacker doing a heck of a job keeping Chase Wascom at bay. Now the gap beginning to grow from Hacker back to Wascom. A full half a second now separates your top 2. Cody Terry about a second off of them. Battle beginning to develop between Justin Gledhill and Hunter Marvel. Marvel right there about a half a second back. Cody Terry just in front of Gledhill. We've got ourselves a 3-4 car battle from 3rd all the way back to about 6th. A little further through the field, Brian McDaniel battling it out with Jacob Lassiter and Dustin Kenyon. Cody Early with a little bit of some trouble finds himself back behind the field running all alone in the 13th position, about 3 seconds off of your race leader. Back at the front of the field, nothing really going on, nothing really happening. Your closest battle on track right now is Brandon Combs closing in on the back of Trevor Collins. Justin Sick trying to get up there and chase down Brandon Combs, but that's not happening, and we're closing in very closely, very quickly on the halfway point. Still green flag racing here at Volusia Speedway Park for the Gator Nationals. Lap 17 out of the 50 scheduled in tonight's official race distance. And while we have a second, let's run through and do a little bit of, caution flag flies, as I believe Brian Hacker may have been involved. No, Cody Early, I believe, is the cause of this latest incident. We'll take a look back here. There you see him into that outside guardrail. Cody Early having a little bit of a moment here at the Gator Nationals. No harm, no foul. He pulls the car back behind the pit wall, and that will slow things down for the first time here tonight at Volusia Speedway Park for the Gator Nationals. Brian Hacker will bring the field to a crawl, get behind that Chevy Silverado pace truck. There you see the track beginning to go through a change. Inside lane looking like it's starting to slick over just a little bit, especially on the entry to turn 1. Looks like the driver's going to have to start moving up the track just a little bit to avoid that one. But nonetheless, still a lot of racing to do here tonight at Volusia Speedway Park. And can Wascom come back and take that top spot away from Brian Hacker? We're going to have to wait and see how that all shakes out. Cody Terry with a great run so far here tonight. There you see him lining up in that 3rd position. Going to start second car in a side row just behind your race leader, Brian Hacker. Hacker will have control of the field when we go back. Green flag racing this time by my goodness. Pace truck down and away. Green flag waiting to go. Green flag in the air, and they get stacked up. Big wreck in the back. Big wreck in the back. Caution flag flies. Oh, my. Let's see who this involved. I believe maybe the 18 and the 22 involved in this one. There you see the stack up. The 18 gets pushed. Oh, my goodness. And that is just a pure stack up, and on his lid goes that 28 of Brandon Combs. Unfortunately for him, gonna have to call Dirtt Trucking to go out there and flip his car back on its lid and get himself back to pit road. Tough break there for the driver of that 28 machine. Nothing really of his doing, just kind of stacked him up on the start, and that's kind of what happens. So, yeah. While we find ourselves under caution, I tell you what, let's play a little bit of the Bills here at the Pro Late Model Dirt Series here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. Want to give a big shout out there to Dirtt Trucking, family owned and operated, where their goal is to meet your goal every day. Dirtt Trucking. Also a big shout out there to Jekyll Controls for top of the line control panels and button boxes for iRacing. Check out Jekyll Controls on Facebook. Kabang Energy Candy. Kabang Energy Candy is the #1 energy candy in the world. You can find them at your local CVS, Walgreens. Kabang Energy Candy. Want to give a huge shout out to Miller's Mudslingers. RJ Miller has some of the most realistic die cast in the country. Do you want your iRacing late model to come to life? Message Miller Mudslingers, and RJ can make it happen. The official diecast of the Pro Late Model Dirt Series. Drivers back. Excuse me. Drivers back side by side, waiting to catch up to the pace car. We will go back green flag racing, I believe, next time by. Looks like Brandon Bender having to go to the rear of the field. Brandon Combs now also getting to rejoin the track after being towed to pit lane after being flipped on his lid. Closing in on the halfway point here at the Gator Nationals 50-lap feature main event for these Pro Late Model Dirt Series drivers. Everybody side by side, ready to go. Back green flag racing. Pace truck away. Green flag flies here at Volusia Speedway Park, and Hacker takes the top. Wascom with a great crossover. He's going to take it. Here comes Hacker back at the bottom. Looking for the crossover. Here comes Wascom once again. Not able to get it off of 4 that time. Hacker's going to clear. Cody Terry right there having to defend against Justin Gledhill. That 51 digging on the bottom. Wascom right there in second, trying to stay in front of Cody Terry as well as Gledhill. Hunter Marvel just behind them. Here comes Trevor Collins in the 7. Right there digging catfishing on the bottom, right behind that 91 of Hunter Marvel. But Hacker has gotten clear and has gotten away from that 15 of Chase Wascom. Wascom now finds himself having to chase for the first time here tonight. Little further through the field there, you see a tough battle going on between the 51 of Justin Gledhill and the 91 of Hunter Marvel. Marvel wanting to pull the slide job, not pulling it just yet. Slide job from Sick on Collins. That's going to move Justin Sick into the 6th spot. That's going to slide Trevor Collins back to the 7th position. Now Collins goes to the bottom. He's still in front of Brian McDaniel as we work our way around the track for lap 24. Coming around this time to take halfway here tonight in the Gator Nationals at Volusia Speedway Park here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. Do want to take a moment to say thank you to each and every one of you, friends, family, and friends out there viewing and watching each and every time you do with us here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. We surely do appreciate it. Hunter Marvel having a little bit of a problem, and that's going to put Collins back in front of him with the slide job, but now crossover back into 1. Here comes Marvel, slide job back at a 2. Marvel looking to take the top spot, running the cushion off of turn 2. Here comes Collins once again. Collins looking to take that spot back. They're going to drag race to the line. Marvel going to take the spot for the time being. Meanwhile, back at the front, Brian Hacker has stepped away from Chase Wascom and Cody Terry by right at about 0.6 of a second, but Cody Terry digging right there on the heels of Wascom as we cross the line that time by to take 23 laps to go here at Volusia Speedway Park. We are now watching the 15 of Chase Wascom battle it out with the 25 of Cody Terry. There you see, we'll throw the battle box up there for you on screen. Let you see just how far away Hacker is from Wascom and Wascom to Terry. Terry is right there. If he can get inside, he might be able to pull a slide job. Is anybody going to go up there and rip the lip, or are they going to continue to try to catfish? Right there, running in the high lane. Not too high just yet, though. That cushion hasn't been pushed all the way to the wall just yet. 21 laps remain as now the battle begins to rage on for that second spot. And Cody Terry with an issue. What has happened to Terry? Oh, no. Cody Terry with a bit of an issue, jumped way out of the gas. Now he's going to fall into the clutches of Justin Gledhill and Justin Sick. The battle of the Justins going on just behind Cody Terry as Terry had a moment out of turn 2. He was right there on Wascom's rear deck lid, and something must have happened inside the car. And that 25 machine gave up a ton of ground, and now he has got an absolute forever to make up if he wants to get back up there and battle for that second position, and that's going to allow Wascom to focus in just a little bit more. As Justin Sick going to go around. Let's take a look, see what happened here between Gledhill and Sick. There you see Sick with the slide job. Gledhill, little bit of touch, and around both of those drivers go. So that will bring us under caution for the third time here tonight at Volusia Speedway Park. 18 laps remaining here in the Gator Nationals on the Turn 3 Racing Network. Brian Hacker continues to lead the field after taking the race lead on lap number 1. Wascom last time battled with Hacker for about 2 laps, switching positions and running different lanes back and forth. Those two put on a show last restart. We're going to have a great restart here, and we're going to hold our breath for it, because I can assure you that Wascom is not going to let Hacker get away very easily. With all that being said, I tell you what, we're going to take a real quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We will be right back.
Hey guys, it's Ivis.
I'm Bethany.
From 107 Tire and Service Center, your neighborhood Federated Car Care Center. We like to thank everyone that has purchased tires from us and has had their car fixed here. We do appreciate your business. As everybody knows, if we pull together, we get through this. And may God bless you all. Thank you.
Bye.
Are you wanting your business to stand out? Well, now is the time to get Torqued. Dirrt Graphics in Greenville is your one-stop shop for everything in the graphic design world. Josh Myers can take your business to the next level. Dirrt Graphics specializes in screen printing for your business, your hobby, or just you. Dirrt Graphics can even take care of all your motorsports needs. For top quality products, affordable pricing, and great customer service, call Dirrt Graphics today.
Green flag flies back here at Volusia Speedway Park. Chase Wascom with a good start down there on the inside, battling side by side with Hacker. Hacker ripping the lip, catfishing his Wascom. Side by side off of 4, advantage goes to Hacker. Right there, nose to tail into turn 1. Side by side through the center of 1 and 2. Hacker and Wascom still not decided who's going to take that top spot. Back into turn 3, still side by side, running the high line now. Advantage goes to that 11. The high side momentum beginning to prevail for Brian Hacker, but still digging on the bottom. Chase Wascom not going away. The 15 still digging hard. gonna lose another spot now as Cody Terry. He's gonna run the top. He's gonna rip the lip and try to take that second spot away. Look for him to put that 25 machine up there next to the guardrail. He's going to follow the 11 of Brian Hacker. He's going to try to take that second spot away from Wascom. Now Cody Terry right here in the mix for the race win. Oh, right across the nose. Down there on the bottom of Chase Wascom was Brian Hacker, and caution flag flies once again here at Fallujah Speedway Park. Looks like Brandon Bender may have been involved in this latest one. Tell you what, let's see if we can't see and find what happened. Oh my goodness, and there you see Brandon Bender up on his lid. So let's take one more look, see if we can't see what happened here. Down on the inside of the 61, a little bit of contact and then nowhere to go, and up and over he goes. So we will rejoin the field back up at the front. Looks like timing scoring, giving that second spot to the 25 of Cody Terry. So Cody Terry going to line up in the second position for our latest restart. Your race leader still Brian Hacker. Cody Terry in the 25 going to line up in second. Third will be Chase Wascom. Fourth going to go to Hunter Reynolds. Hunter Marvel, I apologize. Jacob Lassiter going to line up in fifth. Sixth will be Trevor Collins. Seventh, Brian McDaniel. Cody Early going to line up in eighth. Ninth will go to Brandon Combs. Dustin Kenyon will round out your top 10. Want to give another big shout out here for our starting lineups in all of our races here tonight. Damian Patton Real Estate. Looking for a home, trying to find a home? Let Damian make your future home your forever home. Damian Patton Real Estate. Pace truck ready to duck off. We're ready to fire things back off here at Fallujah Speedway Park. Oh, and looks like we're going to have one more lap. We're going to have an extended caution, so driver's going to go around the track one more time before we get set to fire things off. Want to give a big thank you and shout out to 107 Tire and Service Center, your Federated Car Care Center in Greenville, Tennessee, on board here in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series, sponsoring your Rookie of the Year Championship. Trevor Collins looking really good, really sweet, and a very comfortable position to walk away with that Rookie of the Year Championship, sponsored by 107 Tire and Service Center. Pace truck gonna duck off this time by, maybe. Yeah, like this time, like, you know, this time around, you know, like this time. Admins and officials making sure the lineup here for the restart is correct. Hacker chooses the inside. That's going to put Cody Terry to the outside. Chase Wascom going to line up right behind your race leader on that bottom lane. Hunter Marvel out there, second car, outside row. When will Hacker hit the gas? Pace truck down and away. Green flag flies here at Fallujah Speedway Park. Wascom with a good start. Side-by-side battle for that second spot. Wascom digging on the bottom. Cody Terry trying to make the top work. Wascom's going to take the spot back for now, but try to focus on taking away the top spot from Hacker. Hacker gets a little bit out of shape going into three. He's going to take the spot back. Here comes Cody Terry on the high side. High side beginning to make its way to the front as Hunter Marvel, he's there, and Wascom's under fire for third. Digging on the bottom is Brian Hacker, but making the top side work. That 25 of Cody Terry is charging to the front. Cody Terry mixing it up now side by side with the second place runner Chase Wascom. Oh, contact between Hacker and Terry in turn 3. That's going to slow Hacker down. Give Wascom a chance on the bottom. Side by side back into 1 and 2. Hacker and Wascom off of turn number 2. Half a car separates your race leaders. Three-way battle for the top spot. Chase Wascom still digging on the bottom. Here comes Hacker cutting off that slide job through the center. On the outside, trying to make the high side, trying to rip the lip, trying to push the cushion. Up there is that 25 of Cody Terry. Terry getting sideways. Caution. Flag flies here at Volusia Speedway Park. Looks like, I believe, maybe Matthew Setzer may have been involved in this one. We'll take a look back, see what happened here. The 18 machine looks like it has seen some better days, so we'll take a look back here, see what happened with the turn 3 replay. Oh, and just nowhere to go. Car in the middle of the track and nowhere to go for the 18, just ran right into him. Whew, that's gotta hurt. Back at the front of the field under caution once again here at Volusia Speedway Park for the Gator Nationals in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series, live here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. Man, oh man, I tell you what, it has been an action-packed night. Great racing battles all over the track. The man on screen right now, your race leader, Brian Hacker, he has led the most laps here tonight. And it looks like he is tied with the fastest lap right now with Chase Wascom. Fastest lap of the race being a 16:40 for both of those drivers. So, putting on a heck of a show here on the restarts between Hacker and Wascom. Cody Terry, he's put his name in the mix. Hunter Marvel, where did he come from? He's not done yet. He's still got a shot at this thing. He'll restart in the 4th spot in this run to the end that we're going to have, this 7-lap run to the end. This is going to get action-packed, and you can expect some tempers flaring, and somebody is going to leave Volusia Speedway Park and the Gator Nationals here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. Somebody's going to leave mad. I think somebody may be chasing somebody with a drive shaft at the end of this one. We'll have to wait and see how it all plays out, how it all shakes down. Pace truck down and away. Green flag flies once again here at Volusia Speedway Park. Hacker gets off to a great start. Here comes Wascom chasing him on the inside. Trying to take that spot away. Chase Wascom digging, trying to get there to Hacker, but can't quite get there. Cody Terry just behind these drivers, trying to get up there, trying to put his name into the mix, but he's got a battle with Hunter Marvel and Jacob Lassiter just behind him. Hacker trying to hold off Wascom. Wascom digging, man. He is catfishing if I have ever seen it. Almost has that left front nose touching the concrete wall down there through the corner, especially here in 3 and 4. Look how close he's got that car to the wall. Almost contact. Almost in to that left rear quarter panel of the 11 of Hacker. Hacker going to have to watch out for the contact right there in 1 and 2. 4 laps remain. Battle still rages for the top spot. Oh my goodness, so close is this racing action at the front of the field between your race leader Brian Hacker and the second place runner Chase Wascom. Wascom was your Kabang Energy Candy Fastest Qualifier Pole Award winner. Also won your Milner Media and Design Heat Race number 1. Almost clipping the tires there. Popsicle sticks out for your race leader Brian Hacker. Can he make it 2 in a row? He won last week's race when Wascom wasn't there, but now Wascom on track. Can he bring it around one more time? White flag here at the Gator Nationals at Volusia Speedway Park. Hacker digging on the bottom. Has Wascom clear. Wascom chasing. Not gonna get there as Hacker comes through 3 and 4 for the final time. Crossing the stripe. Your race winner here in the Gator Nationals at Volusia Speedway Park, the 11 of Brian Hacker. Man, oh man, I tell you what, that was a great finish. That was a great race. Hats off. Big shout out to Brian Hacker, Chase Wascom, as well as Cody Terry. Heck of a show out there tonight, guys. You guys sure earned your money. That is for sure. Great job. So we're going to step away for just a brief commercial break, get things ready for our post-race interviews. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We will be right back.
Growing up as a kid in Oklahoma, where I'm from, the Chili Bowl is the biggest race that we have. The Chili Bowl has kind of been my favorite race of the year. Growing up a dirt racer in Oklahoma, that's kind of the holy grail.
Back here trackside at Volusia Speedway Park. Man, what a great race here tonight for the Gator Nationals. And I tell you what, we've had a moment to catch up with the driver walking away in the third position here tonight. The driver of that 25 machine, Cody Terry. It's Dave in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, my man. Long time no talk. What you doing?
Oh, just holding on to a car. A heck of a race, that's for sure. It's a long time since I had a podium.
Man, that was an exciting race there. 2-3 wide there for you, almost at one point for the race lead. Did you think you had what it took underneath the hood of that machine to get up there and battle like that for the race win?
Definitely had a heck of a car, that's for sure. Before that last caution came out, I really had a feeling that I could contend for that win, but the caution came out bad timing right when I was making headway, and it just put me back in third, and I just couldn't get out of it.
Well, man, a great finish here today, walking away with a third place. Do you think that gives you any momentum heading into the final few races of the season?
I definitely have a lot of confidence going into the next few races. I like this track a lot. One of my favorites. But I don't know about next week. We'll have to see what the competition brings.
All right, Cody, my man. But once again, congratulations walking away with a podium finish here today at the Gator Nationals here at Volusia Speedway Park. Before we let you go, though, would you like to give any shout-outs, thank yous, love you, thank anybody on the side of that car?
Oh, absolutely. I like to thank GBC Groundbound Calls, Jeremy, and Spencer Boyd, my good friends. Love to put a name on the side of the car. Like to get more on the side of the car. But like to thank my girlfriend, Heidi, if she's watching still. I don't know if she is or not. But I like to thank her for supporting me. And I like to thank my mom and my dad, everybody who supports me when I race.
All right, my man. Well, once again, congratulations. We'll look to catch up with you next time at the track.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Dave.
All right, there you have it. Few final parting words from the driver walking away in the third and final podium position here tonight. That is the 25 of Cody Terry. We'll now see if we can't catch in with a few words with the driver walking away with the second position here today. The driver of the 15, Chase Wascom. It's Dave in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Hey, my man. I know you'd much rather be talking to me as the race winner, but you can't be too upset with the day that you had. You walked away with some points with the Kabang Energy Candy Fastest Qualifier Award, as well as some points for winning your heat race, walking away with a second place here today. And I think, Chase, I think that may have sewed up the championship for you, man.
That'd be awesome if it did. I think I might have to do one more race though, for sure. It could be this last race of the season is double points, but I'm not 100% sure.
Well, man, tell me about a little bit of the battle you had there with Hacker and Terry there towards the end of the race. You three drivers, man, you guys put on one heck of a show. You were mixing the positions up, top to bottom, bottom to the top. Just walk us through a little bit of that run.
It was just patience, more or less. Once I knew towards the end of the race the track was going to change a lot, and I wasn't worried about if a caution would come eventually. So wasn't really worried about how far he got in front of me. But towards the end there, I knew the bottom was going to come back in, but it's hard to pass on the bottom, especially with another car in front of you trying to run the bottom. And I'm not dirty by no means. So he basically rode around, wait for him to make a mistake. He made one mistake, stuck my nose there, and he came back down. And like I said, I'm not going to dirty him to win the race. I'll take second over that. But all in all, it was a good race. It was fun, and I enjoyed it.
Well, Chase, my man, it's always a pleasure to talk to you at the end of these things. Always a pleasure to watch you on track. Fast week in and week out every time you show up, and we do appreciate all the hard work you put in week out here on track. And nothing to hang your head about with a second place finish. Congratulations once again. Before we let you go, though, would you like to give any shout-outs, thank yous, love yous?
Yes, sir. I would like to thank Turn 3 Racing Network for broadcasting and coming on board. Milder Media Design for the paint, and also for Cody and the Pro 8 monitors here with Grafixs. And shout out to friends and family that's watching.
All right, my man. Well, once again, great job out there tonight, and we'll look forward to catching up with you next time at the track.
Yes, sir. Thank you again.
All right, there you have it. Some few and final words from the driver walking away in that second and a final podium position. And now we will get to talk to our race winner. 2 in a row now for the 11 of Brian Hacker. It's Dave in the booth. You got a copy?
Sure do, Dave. How you doing?
I am doing good, and it looks like you're starting to try to make this an everyday thing here. Talking to me at the end of this thing, man. Congratulations, back-to-back race wins.
Thanks. Yeah, I'd love to talk to you every time we're here. Good start to our season. I know it's pretty late in the season here, but glad to be on board. Glad Cody, invited me to join these guys. It's a good group.
Walk us through a little bit of the race. You took the lead there right at the lap number 1, lap number 2 area. You secured the lead for quite a long time. Then towards the end, you had quite a battle there with Wascom crossing over, slide jobbing, and then that brought Cody Terry right there into play. At any point in time, did you get a little worried having those other two drivers right there on you?
Oh yeah, for sure. I wasn't running a mirror. I normally do, and I wasn't tonight just to try it out. And so I don't know exactly how far ahead I got. I felt like looking at my relative screen there, I was decently out front there before some of those yellows came out at the end. But on one of those restarts, Chase was able to really stick the bottom on me, and I was trying to run that top line, and I could see him down there, and figured, it was probably time to make the switch. So as soon as I was able to get down, I got down, and he was pretty quick, holding it right on that inside wall. But happy we're able to hold on. It's a good group, and these guys are fast.
Well, man, as I said, walking away with your second race win in so many races. Does this give you any more confidence? I know last time we spoke, we had mentioned something about, Chase being one of the big hitters here. Wasn't around last time. You wanted to compete against him. You did so tonight. A great battle between you two. Does this build that confidence anymore, knowing that Chase was here and you guys kind of grinded it out and battled, and you were victorious at the end?
Oh yeah, it feels good. It builds the confidence. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever run with Chase before, but it's pretty clear that he's got it pretty figured out. He's pretty quick. So Eldora was not my best track. I felt like I was pretty fortunate to come away with the win. Coming to Volusia, I felt a lot more confident, and I think we showed we're pretty quick tonight. And I'm not sure where we go next, but I'll try to be there, and I'll try to make it 3 in a row. Not sure it's gonna happen, but I'll sure try.
Well, we for sure look forward to you joining us once again. We'll look forward to 3 in a row and see if you can't get that done. But once again, Mr. Hacker, congratulations, man. What a great run. Back-to-back race wins. Before we let you go and celebrate the night away, would you like to give any more shout-outs, thank yous, love yous? Thank anybody on the side of that car.
Yeah, first and foremost, I want to thank anyone that's out there checking this race out. Not sure. I'm assuming maybe the Carbon Junction guys who are on the side of the car, Drew and Colin, and their 65 children are probably watching. So, kudos to them. Thanks for them for watching and putting their name on the side of the car. Narrative Coffee has been with me for a long time. Austin Designs, who gives me a good looking ride. Smith Racing Inc. and the guys over there. I think some of my teammates might be watching me there. Shout out to Wayne if he's still watching. And thanks to you, Dave, for doing this, and Cody for letting me come on board, and Chase and Cody and those guys for running a fun, clean race tonight. It was a lot of fun.
All right, my man. Well, it was a pleasure to watch you out there tonight. Go enjoy your race win.
Thanks, man.
All right, there you have it. That was your race winner, walking away with back-to-back race wins on the season now. Brian Hacker, man, oh man, I tell you what, he has made a massive debut here since he has joined the Pro Late Model Dirt Series both times, heading to victory lane. So Hacker doing what he's got to do in order to move up the charts. Not going to get there on the point standings by the end of the championship, but he is going to be a force to be reckoned with by the end of the year and the beginning of next season. And, well, ladies and gentlemen, with all that being said, there's not very much for us to do here from Volusia Speedway Park. At the conclusion of the Gator Nationals in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series, powered by Dirrt Grafixs, your official race results look a little like this. Walking away with the race win, back-to-back race wins for that 11 of Brian Hacker. Chase Wascom walked away today with the Kabang Energy Candy Fastest Qualifier Pole Award, as well as winning the Milner Media and Design Heat Race, but not able to take the top spot. He's going to finish in the second position. Cody Terry going to slot home in the third spot here tonight. Trevor Collins going to walk away in fourth, your highest rookie finisher. Jacob Lassiter coming away in fifth, and Hunter Marvel going to walk away in sixth. The 51 of Justin Gledhill finishing in seventh, and Justin Sick bringing his 17 machine home eighth. Brandon Combs in the 28 going to finish in ninth, and rounding out your top 10, the 61 of Brian McDaniel. The 3 of Cody Early going to finish in 11th, and in 12th will be Brandon Bender. Dustin Kenyon in the 00 finishing in 13th, and 14th will go to the 18 of Matthew Setzer. Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, that's all she wrote for us here at the Gator Nationals at Volusia Speedway Park. It's been another fine race here in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series. So, with all that being said, let's show a little bit of love to the sponsors out there. Want to give a big shout out and a thank you to the title series sponsor here in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series, Dirrt Grafixs. For all your motorsport swag and team gear, there's only one Dirrt Grafixs. Get torqued, get noticed. Big shout out also to Kabang Energy Candy. Kabang Energy Candy, the #1 energy candy in the world. Big shout out to Milner Media and Design. For all your iRacing wraps and graphic needs, head on over to Milner Media and Design. Damian Patton Real Estate. Looking for a home, trying to find a home? Let Damian make your future home your forever home. Damian Patton Real Estate. Big thank you and shout out to 107 Tire and Service Center, your Federated Car Care Center in Greenville, Tennessee. Your Rookie of the Year sponsor here in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series. Dyer Trucking, where their goal is to meet your goal every day. Family owned and operated. Dyer Trucking. Jekyll Controls. For all your iRacing button box and control panel needs, check out Jekyll Controls on Facebook.com. That's Jekyll Controls. Miller's Mudslingers. RJ Miller has some of the most realistic die casts in the country. If you want your iRacing late model to come to life, well, message Miller Mudslingers and RJ can make it happen. Miller Mudslingers, the official die cast of the Pro Late Model Dirt Series. Last and not least, one of our big sponsors here in the Pro Late Model Dirt Series, ShowMeDirt.com. Your place to see photos and videos from dirt tracks in Southwest Missouri and surrounding areas. If you have an event you'd like promoted, simply check them out at ShowMeDirt.com. And well, last but not least, want to thank each and every one of you for joining us here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. From myself, Darkside Dave in the Cave, and everybody else back at the Turn 3 Racing Network. Well, stay safe, stay loved. We'll see you again next week here on Turn 3 Racing Network.